I've got my Ipsy icon box featuring Pat Mcgrath. So if you want to see not only what I got on the box, but a review of almost every single item in here, I'm going to either use it or I've already used it, then stay tuned. Hi and welcome to our channel. My name is Tracey. Chloe and Bandit aren't with me right now, but if you're new, thanks so much for stopping by, and if you're returning, thank you so much for being a part of our YouTube family. I have my Ipsy box. This is the icon box featuring Pat Mcgrath, and I do have some add-ons in here as well, but you do get a little flyer here that goes over some of the items you may have gotten. So these are all some of the exclusive items. So only the icon box exclusives are in here. So sometimes some of your choice items might be from regular Boxycharm by Ipsy. So in that case, you're not going to get any information on it in the flyer, but you can always go on your Ipsy app or your Ipsy website and look and see what information they have on there. I will tell you, and I did not get a Pat Mcgrath lippy in here, but her lipsticks are absolutely divine. They're very creamy, great formula, really enjoy them. And a few more things on the back. So let's get into what I have already tried. So I am fresh out of the shower, fresh faced, fresh hair, all that, right out of the shower. The first thing that I want to go over is the Drunk Elephant Silk Amino Conditioning Leave-In Milk and Silk Amino Mega Moisture Shampoo. So this was my choice item, and Drunk Elephant is a cruelty-free company. Their products are also silicone-free, sulfate-free, essential oil-free, fragrance and dye-free, and there's no alcohol in their products, which can be very drying to your hair and to your skin. So this was the first pick I wanted to share with you, but I also added on the shampoo. So these claim to have silk amino acids and abyssinian oil with a pH 4.0. That's in the leave-in milk. And the shampoo has silk amino acids and marula oil, pH 6.4. Not really sure what those pHs mean, but maybe they mean something to one of you guys out there. So I did use these today. I used the shampoo. I did leave it on my hair while, I don't know if you were supposed to. Let's see what it says. It does say that it softens and strengthens while gently cleaning dirt, stale styling products, and excess oil for dry or damaged hair. The silk amino acids and proteins strengthen the strands and replenish moisture, leaving even the driest and most damaged hair smoother and softer and more manageable. It says no need to repeat. A lot of shampoos will tell you to repeat. This one does not. So I used this, I left it in, did only use one round of it. I left it in while I was washing up. You don't need to, you can rinse it right out, but I always feel like, you know, I want the product to really sink in there and soak in there. So I do try to leave my shampoos and conditioners in for just a little bit longer. The retail value for the shampoo is $27. The conditioner has a $32 price tag. So after I got out of the shower, I did put a little bit of this on my hands and just kind of raked it through. And so this is the result. You know, to dry it, I put in not a lot of product really because I'm going to the salon later on today. So I just pretty much put in the Verb Ghost Hair Protectant Cream and called it a day, really. So no hairspray because I'm going later on. So I do like the way my hair feels. It's very soft, it's very shiny, it's very manageable, so I really like it. I will say that, you know, I find thin hair, it gets tangled easily, so I put a little bit of this in my hair. Again, not too much, maybe a quarter size amount, put it in here, rub my hands together, and just raked it through, and it doesn't feel like it's weighing it down or that it's heavy. And again, it got those tangles out really, really nicely. So, I mean, this is something I would recommend. I know it's got a big price tag, but if you are someone who has subscription boxes and you see it in one of the sales and you are interested, I would recommend it. I would say pick it up, give it a try if you have hair like mine at least. I don't know about other types of hair, but if you have fine, thin hair like I do, I would highly recommend it. See what it says on the back of the leave-in milk. It says, oh, it's a leave-in conditioner, styling milk, and heat protectant, so I didn't need that heat protectant. It strengthens, smooths, and deeply moisturizes hair while giving a soft, flexible hold. Silk amino acids and proteins rebuild weak hair bonds, strengthening and soothing damaged, color processed, and dry strands. It has Abyssinian, argan, and marula oil, which replenish and seal in moisture while restoring shine and manageability for a fuss and frizz-free finish with or without heat styling. So usually I do put a little bit of hair oil on my ends. I did not, and I think they look pretty good. Here's a little sneak peek of what's in my box. Again, I did get add-ons. I don't see any information about this, so either I missed it or they threw in an extra product. I'm not really sure, but this is the Cara Moon Flower Melon Super Hydra Serum. So I've already washed my face. I used a toner, but nothing else yet because I wanted to try these out with you. So I don't really know anything about this product. Avoid contact with the eye area. It contains alpha hydroxy acids that increases sensitivity to the sun. Apply a sunscreen daily when using this product. It is made in the USA of responsibly sourced and domestic and foreign products. Every Cara Moon purchase you make supports an effort to remove the stigma around mental illness, such as anxiety and depression. They're a proud partner with Bring Change to Mind, a nonprofit dedicated to encouraging dialogue about mental health. It has hyaluronic acid, 5% glycolic acid, melon fruit extract, and banana fruit extract. Ooh, no parabens, no sulfates, no synthetic fragrance, vegan, gluten-free, and never tested on animals. All right, I'm excited. Typically, before I put any products on, such as serums or moisturizers, I do like to have my face a little bit damp. So I'm just going to take this Glow recipe. This is the Watermelon Glow Ultrafine Mist. And it is a very ultrafine mist. Smells like fresh watermelon. Because serums and moisturizers and all that do sink in better when there's a little bit of a dampness. Here is how it looks. I'm going to put some in your hand. I'm going to rub it together. I don't really smell anything. I don't think this has any scent. So I'm trying to avoid that eye area and just go around. Take a little bit more here and just bring it down. All right, feels nice. My skin feels nice and soft. I do like this product. This is a good product. I think I'll get some use out of that. Next, we have the This Works My Wrinkles Eye Repair. Brighten and forget about wrinkles with slow release vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. All right, it does say you can put this on your eye contour, so I'm guessing that means right up here and likely down there. I don't see why not. Some eye creams are funny. They only want you to use it like under eye. So always read those instructions just in case. All right, there's how the product looks. There is how it looks on my hand. And then I just rub it in my fingertips, and then I just go all over the eye area. I think maybe the ones with caffeine in particular, they just want you to use under your eyes. Doesn't really have a smell. I also don't see anything about this. This wasn't one of the 8 products between either my picks or their picks, so I'm not really sure how this got in my box, but okay. Points. You know what? I had points, so I might have gotten these with points. That's what I'm going to guess, is that I picked these up with points. I had just an extreme amount of points that had to be used or lost, so I grabbed some stuff. That's what I'm going to guess. I don't think Ipsy gave me like some extra stuff because they like me best. It's probably not the case. But hey, if you're from Ipsy and you want to, I'll take them. But I'm pretty sure I got these with points. Okay, there's no moisturizer in here, so I did bring my Keys moisturizer, which does have an SPF of 30. So that's good because that Kira Moon product does say that you would want an SPF, and even though it's overcast today, this is what I've been using anyway. Keys products, very nice, and they're not overly priced. This has no scent as well. All right, here we go. So far I am liking the products that I've gotten in here. There is no foundation, serum tint, anything like that in here. So I am going to take my Fenty Beauty one that I've been using that I really enjoy. I'm going to put that on. And I just put a little bit on there. And I just dot my face. Now you'll notice I didn't use primer. I didn't use primer because I just put on my moisturizer, and moisturizer can double as a primer. So you don't necessarily need to spend that money on primer if you are doing your face and doing your makeup right after. I mean, you certainly can. I have a ton of primer, so I use them anyway, but I thought I'm not going to bring any extra out. I was already carrying enough out here. I'm going to take my brush, which I'm going to mist. And that's not a primer mist. At home, I sometimes use a primer mist because it's kind of like a 2-for-1. It's going to set your makeup, right? We're not primer, a setting spray. It's going to set that in there. I also didn't bring out any of my contouring products because I really wanted to just focus on the products in the box other than just some basics that I'm going to be doing. By Aloe, this was one of their picks for me. This is their Superfruit Moisturizing Body Lotion. It has amla, arnica, and coconut oil. Nourishes, hydrates, and illuminates. So we're going to give that a try. It is sealed, so let's get that bad boy open. And this is good because I am almost out of my Margot Elena cream here, so this is a perfect time. This is a $28 value. It has a citrus vanilla scent. The amla is an antioxidant superberry, which is going to help illuminate. The arnica is going to hydrate and de-stress your muscles. And I know arnica is used in a lot of kind of muscle relief products. Argan oil, aloe vera, coconut oil. This brand is vegan, cruelty-free, 100% sweatshop free, and eco-aware. And ALO, or aloe, stands for air, land, and ocean. All right, let's give a smell. That comes out kind of fast. There's how it looks. Very light scent, but maybe as I mix it in, so I'm just going to go like that to get the bulk of it in. Okay, very light scent. I was expecting something much more fruitful. Very light scent. I mean, it's nice if you're not a big scent person. This would probably be a really great product for you. I like scent in my lotions, but I'm still going to use it because it seems like it's going to be a great product. So far, feels good. Feels very soft. Next, and this is an add-on, this is the Too Faced Sun Bunny Bronze. There is how that looks. It has a mirror there. The actual product, it says Sun Bunny in there. This is a $36 value. It has a dual shade formula, so it's meant to kind of work for any skin tone by just mixing them up, depending upon if you want a little lighter, a little darker, depends upon where you're going to kind of swish that brush more. It's supposed to mimic the flush of the sun. This is a cruelty-free brand, and it was originally founded by 2 men, but the current president is a female as of 2022, and it is owned by Estee Lauder, which does not test on animals, or at least that's what I wrote. Take my brush. I have a little bit of a lighter skin tone, so I'm going to swoosh over here and then back to get some on my brush. So very light, like I'm definitely going to have to go back in. All right, so very, very light. Okay. All right, very, very light, so this would definitely work for any skin tone. This was my pick. This is by Huda Beauty, and it is a cheek tint in Perky Peach. I'm going to have a lot of pinks, but I do have rosacea, so sometimes a peach tone comes off a little bit better on my skin. There's how that looks. A little bit on my hand. All right, so put some on my cheeks there. This is a $25 value. This is female founded and owned. It's supposed to have a moisturizing, dewy tint. It has lychee extract, vitamin E, and this is a cruelty-free brand. Just added a little bit more light, so I'm hoping that's a little better. It looks very dark when I'm looking into here, but hopefully the quality comes out better. I need to invest in more lighting and a better ring light. This ring light's not the best. One of their choices for me was this Bobbi Brown highlighter in Pink Glow. This is a $54 value. Okay, so I thought Estee Lauder was not cruelty-free. I must have miswrote that down, which is why I was like, well, that's what I wrote. But when I'm looking at this, so this is not a cruelty-free brand. It was originally owned by Bobbi Brown, but she sold the company in 2016 to Estee Lauder, which is not a cruelty-free brand. Now, that doesn't mean that they're testing on animals left and right, but it does mean that they sell in mainland China, and as I've said a gazillion times, they do require it. There is that. It's very beautiful. All right, so I've got some on my fan brush. Here is how it looks just if you put a big amount on. I also picked up this on an add-on. This is the Danessa Myrick Dew Wet Balm Highlighting Face and Body Balm. This is in rose water. It's a $22 value. And this is a cruelty-free brand. Now I just swept my finger in there, but it is so shiny. But very light. All right, so I just put it up here, and again, you can barely see it, so we're gonna put a little bit on here, even though I already got some on there. We're just gonna put a little bit more. Oh, I really like this. It's very light, but creamy, and I would imagine you could probably use this because it's so creamy. Right there. And if I read that you can't, well, it's already done. It does say it's lightweight, smooth, and silky translucent highlight and hydrating balm for an instant glass skin fresh flow. You can use your fingers, a brush, or a sponge, and that's all it says about it. So it's on my lips. Next, we have a Pat McGrath Divine Rose. Does it say Divine Rose? What does it say? Divine Rose Luxe Quad in Eternal Eden. This was one of their choices for me. It's a $62 value. So this little quad here with 4 shadows, $62. Pat McGrath does not sell in China, so they do not do any animal testing at all. But according to Cruelty Free Kitty, they couldn't confirm whether or not some of their suppliers test on animals. So Cruelty Free Kitty does not consider them cruelty free, but on their website they do say that they are cruelty free. They do not sell in China. So it's more about their suppliers and whether or not their suppliers are testing on animals. So very simple. It's got like a little protection on it. All right, this is what $62 looks like at Pat McGrath Labs. Okay, so the top color, very, very light, very, very pigmented. That's probably the best swatch I've ever gotten with just one time going in, and there's still plenty left. So I want to start with an eyeshadow primer. This is by Charmacy. This is a great one. I got it in either Slay Glam or Ice Cream Beauty. This is just a little clear. And a little dab goes a long way. You just need one little dab, so this will last a while. Let's get some shadow on these lids. So I'm going to start on the outer corner with this darkest one. And I'm going to go right into the crease. And look at that payout. Next, I'm going to take this lightest color here, which is a shimmer as well. Just going to do that inner eye portion. I'm going to take a fluffier brush and take this color here for that center. And wow, that's got a lot of color. Take some of that off or it'll be very dark. Then I'm going to come in with this color here and just do a little bit of shading up in the ends here, the edges. Take a fluffy brush and go back in with that lightest one here. Then I'm going to come back over here to this Pink Glow highlighter and just do the very kind of brow bone area. Next, this was also one of their choices for me. This is the Quick Flick Perfect Wings eyeliner stamp. This is a $30 value. This is in modest 10mm stamp. It is smudge proof. It says it won't fade, crack, or run. It's vegan, cruelty free, and non-toxic. Oh, good, non-toxic. That's what I want by my eyes. I don't want any toxic products. We have two in here. We have a right and a left and a, are these both the same thickness it looks like? Usually you'll have like a chunky and a thin, but it looks like these are the same thickness. Let's take a look. Yep, exactly the same thickness. There is how it stamps. And then see, it is a little bit, all right, so it's a little bit more filled in there. But you can always fill it in, so don't go back over it. Just fill it in with the actual eyeliner. I am probably more masterful with doing this with an actual eyeliner. I always feel like I'm not putting this in the right place. All right, so it says to position the stamp at the edge of your lash line and press gently. So there's where she's putting it. Okay, well, that's where it is. The problem with this is, can I get the other one the same? I'm going to try to do that before I fill it in. All right, it's out a little bit further, but it'll work. And I only need one of these. I don't need to open both of them. But I'm actually liking it. All right, much better than I thought. I liked how it showed me on here exactly where it goes to, because I've always put it just closer to the edge there and close my eyes, but keep your eyes open and stamp it. Yeah. Next, a choice for me is the Pat McGrath Labs. This is a mascara, Dark Star Mascara, it says. There is the wand. Oh, my lashes. Oh, Pat, you do make a good mascara. The eyeliner stamp was $30. I think I forgot to tell you that. All right, that's one eye. That's just one, I guess, coating, because when I put it back in, I figure that's the next coat. All right, so there is one coat magic. I'm gonna go in with a second. All right, and there is second coat magic. This is a $34 value, and I think it is worth every single dollar. It is fantastic. Now, my last pick was this Axology Here We Glow Berry Mask. I'm obviously not going to use that because I just did my makeup. Okay, let's see. We're going to cleanse and tone skin, apply a thick layer, leave on for 20 to 30 minutes, and rinse thoroughly. So I am going to start doing more Mask Mondays, and so I'm going to throw this in on my next rotation to give it a good review, or a thorough review. I don't know if it's going to be a good review, but it'll be a thorough review. This is a $44 value. It has antioxidants, 5 berry extracts, and 14 fresh fruit extracts. It has kaolin to clear impurities, allantoin, ALLANTOIN, to renew your complexion. And this is packaged in environmentally friendly recyclable sugar cane for the tube. So that's pretty awesome. They're a cruelty-free brand. So this tube, which feels like regular plastic, is actually made from sugar cane. Nice. All right, next, pretty sure I got this with points, is the Tresloose Hello Brows Clear Brow Gel. This is cruelty-free. All right, what else is in my box? I think I also got this from Points because it's not listed as an add-on. This is the Glam Glow Super Mud. I have used this before. I really like it, but I'm going to put this in my niece's Christmas gift. the Frank Body Rose Hip Body Scrub and Cleanser. Now, again, I did not use this when I bathed because I didn't even know it was in there, but I think, again, points. This is made with sugar, and this is, I believe this is a cruelty-free company. This was an add-on. This was the Cocomino Glossing Shampoo, and that's a $27 value. It has Sacha Inchi and Panthenol Coconut Amino Acid Blend, pH 5.5. It is color safe. It's a blend of coconut-based surfactants, creating a gentle, creamy foam that effectively lifts dirt, styling products, and other substances without damaging your hair. Smoothing and strengthening amino acids and extracts help prevent water loss and smooths and shine while acting as a heat protectant for hair, antioxidant, and fatty acid-rich oils such as Sacha Inchi seed along with marula and argan. Add moisture without weighing hair down. All right, so I use the other shampoo, not this one. We'll give that a try and let you know in the future. And then my box boost. So I looked at what they had. Wasn't really interested with most of the things. This was what they thought I would want, and I didn't want them to think that I don't want this type of thing because I already own it. So this is the Huda Empowered Eyeshadow Palette, and it's absolutely lovely. This is a $69 value, and these are the colors. But again, I do have this, so I'm going to put this back in the box, and I'm going to put that back in this box, and this box will be part of my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So I hit 1,000 a couple days before my birthday. So thank you guys so much. It was a wonderful birthday gift to kind of have that right around my birthday. And so I'm going to give back to you guys and to all of you guys for helping me get to a goal of mine. I still need the 4,000 hours, so I'm not monetized at this point. And even when you do, it's just a little bit of money, but I figure it's just enough to kind of help offset some of the costs of the things that I purchase or the shipping costs for giveaways. But this starts the box. I do have some other things I'm going to put in there, but this video will definitely be one of the ones that I will be choosing from. So I'm going to choose several videos from the month of November, and I'm going to choose a semi-finalist from each one using the random comment picker. You have to be subscribed, obviously, because I want to get back to my subscribers publicly so I can see that you're subscribed. There's a list of rules that will be down below. I'm also going to put them on my community page, but this video will not be the only video that I'm pulling a name from. Once I get the 4 or 5 names that I want to choose, that I want to have to select from, I will put them on the wheel picker, and one person from that will win everything. So good luck out there, and please hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Leave a comment, because if you don't leave a comment, then your name won't be chosen. And it doesn't matter if you've won other giveaways from me, even recently. This is a big one. So everybody who's subscribed, whether you're subscribing today for the first time or you've been subscribed for our whole journey going back to 2020, you're going to be entered. And as long as you're subscribed, if your name gets picked, it's going on that wheel. So like I say, I don't know if I'm going to do 4, 5, 6 videos. This way, everybody has more chances to have their name picked. If your name gets picked twice, your name gets picked twice. Lucky you. You know, that's more chances for you. All right. Well, hopefully, I'll see you soon.